Hey everybody, and welcome to our Wednesday video. It's that time of the week where we talk about trucks, 4x4s, SUVs, all that good stuff. And we got another fantastic video for you, as we always do. And we're gonna jump right in. I'm Tom, this is Russell. You probably know us by now. And yeah, let's get into these truck parts. All right, so today's video, I like to consider these videos covering the basics.
Yeah.
It's good information. Everyone can use it. The tasks are not too hard. Up first, we have an all-pan gasket. This one was used on D21 720s, among others. Now, the funny thing about this on the all-pan gasket is some of them took a liquid gasket instead of an actual gasket. Up to 1986, it took the actual gasket. After that, it took a preformed gasket. So if you've got a leak and you take your pan off, you're like, well, no wonder it's not leaking and there's nothing on here but silicone. Could be that's the way it's set up. So get in touch with your VIN and we'll see if you're supposed to have a gasket there or not.
Valve cover gasket. Now, WD21, D21, 720 pickup. This is for the Z20 and Z24 engines. Yeah. Simple. Oil weeping at the valve cover.
All pan.
Who's ever had that happen?
I've got it going on right now, and I've done one of the valve covers. I don't want to do the back one because it faces the firewall on my daily.
Yeah.
So I'm putting up with stinky burning oil smells for now. Okay, moving on to another place that commonly leaks is your power steering hoses.
Yeah.
These copper washers will seal those leaks.
Yeah, they fit a bunch of cars too. Bunch of different stuff. You can see the fitments here, and we'll be including these in some upcoming videos as well. The lock knob grommets. Now, did you just find these, or did you order some in for someone?
You know, I can't remember.
They've been here a while.
I think they've been here a while. I think when we were doing the D21 stuff on the Friday videos, I was like, okay, let's see what we can get that, you know, I don't see commonly out there on the websites.
Yeah, so this is for D21 only, and it's the little grommet that goes on your door panel, or door card, as some people like to call it, where the manual lock,
the knob
goes up and down. Yeah, super cool. When these got thrown on my desk, I was like, "What is that?" Really confusing.
Yeah, and these did used to come in other colors. So if you're like, "Oh, well, what about the blue one or the gray one or the red one, brown?" They don't make those ones anymore. I just went through all the part numbers to see what was available, and you can only get black. But it is a hard plastic.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to, you could get creative and you can color it the right shade of whatever to match your interior.
Yep. All right.
So oil filters. We got some good ones here. 55 Yoa used on tons of Nissan pickup trucks.
Tons of all Nissans, early 90s, 80s. They fit a lot of things, but yeah, the D21s specifically here.
And the nice thing about the Nissan oil filters, they're still made in Japan.
Yeah.
This monster right here.
It's big.
Yeah, it was used on some Z24 motors. And we went in the catalog to see what the deal was on why some took this. We don't have a good answer for you.
Yeah, if you're a old school D21 guy, Z24 owner, and you know, tell us, because we want to know.
And they're not interchangeable either. We looked in the gasket. One, it will not work.
Yeah, they're totally different sizes. One's a lot bigger diameter than the other one. So, really quick, we're gonna do a weekly giveaway. So if you're here for trucks and trucks only, and you've never been here for anything else, you might be a little confused about the weekly giveaway. So every Friday we do a weekly giveaway. We're gonna introduce it this week. Your comment on the video is your entry to the giveaway. And if your name is drawn, picked by the random online robot, then you're gonna get a flag, a hat, game and mouse pad, shirt,
beanie,
whatever. Beanie.
Take your pick. As long as it's got the logo on it,
yeah,
you can choose it.
Just let us know. So don't be shy. Get in the comments, say something, tell us about it. Let's do some shout outs.
Okay.
I got a gentleman named Simply Bill.
All right.
Bill posted some great info about the airflow sensor and the O2 sensors we talked about last week, and he provided information about the bank 1, bank 2, all that sort of stuff. I'm not going to go into it, but great comment. I've got to get back on and see if I can figure out a way to pin that comment. Really appreciate it, Bill. If any of you guys have information to add like that, we love it because, you know, that helps us, that helps everyone. Yeah. I see you got some on there too.
Yeah, I got a couple of shout outs. I got one for Shane Tyler, who mentioned that where he lives, there's no emission testing going on, which is, I think that's cool. We don't have any emission testing here in Washington State anymore, so I'm so happy because I got a bunch of old clunkers.
Yeah.
And I don't have to worry about them smog tested. And Gary Booter, he is in the Friday videos quite a bit, leaving comments. He mentioned, I talked about the price of an Xterra cat, and he was asking, well, which one is that for? I just picked it at random. It seemed like the most common price was around $1,800. I went back in there right before we came into the studio today, and there's some Xterra cats, $3,400.
Oh!
So, yeah, and he said he picked up one for his hard body for like, I can't remember. Was it $900 or was it $1,200? I think it's $1,200, California Mission one. But yeah, there's a bunch, and they're all VIN specific.
Yeah, the prices on cats the cost to us from Nissan has gone up dramatically over the last, I would say, 10 years. In the last couple of years, it's really skyrocketed. But I remember back in 2007, scrap metal guys would come around, they'd give you $50 for a cat core every time. So if you had 100 of them, you getting a pile of money from them. And then the manufacturers got smart and they started putting cores. I mean, what's Nissan charge us now? $140 for a cat core?
It depends on the cat. That one I was looking at was $400
okay.
core.
Yeah, I think it is different. I think it varies on which one. But yeah, the cats are... Man.
I don't think they've ever been cheap. I remember when I first got started in auto parts back in 1988, 89. I think you could pick up some generic one-size-fits-most welded in there for like $99. But yeah, they've never been cheap.
No. Yeah, they've always been, the OEM standpoint, they've always been close to $1,000.
Yeah.
But when, you know, $3,400, I'll pick the $1,000. Give me that. It's not too expensive anymore. But anyway, get in the comments, guys. Let us know, you know, what you think about the videos. If you got some ideas for some content. Somebody commented last week, or I think a couple weeks in a row, saying that they were watching the videos to try to figure out what parts work on S chassis and D21s. I can tell you right now that idea for video is on the docket. We're gonna do that because that'll be a fun video for you guys, and we always learn something when we do those too.
Yeah.
so yeah. See you on Friday.
Yeah, and check out last Friday's video. As always, get that discount code, save 10%. Why not?
Enter that giveaway too. Double your chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you guys blow up the comments this week, we'll keep doing this. But if you don't come correct, we're gonna skip right on past it.
Wow. All right. We'll see you on Friday.
Later, guys.